Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namine. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Mena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaidam Savadutam Parijana Sakitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sakagana Lalita Sri Visakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishapanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarvyascha Kripa Sindhubhyaye Vachapatitana Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Isvaraha Paramaha Krishnaga Satchidananda Vigraha Anadi Radhir Govindaga Sarvakarana Karanam Om Tat Sat Hare Krishna. By the causeless mercy of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, we are nicely studying Bhagavad Gita, the purest knowledge. So that is Pavitram and Uttamam, the topmost knowledge. So Krishna is teaching in this Bhagavad Gita that we are the soul, we are not this body. So now we need to realize this fact all the time in our life. All the time, in each and every activity, we should be doing only with the understanding that we are not this body, we are the soul. But in reality, most of the people, as we always say, the statistics, 999 out of 1,000 people, they always think every day in all activities that they are the body. So they are the bodies. That's what we think. So whatever we do, everything is centered around our body. We are trying to satisfy the needs of our body. So with matter, we can try to satisfy the needs of our body. But we are not the matter. We are the spirit. So what are the needs of ourself, the spirit, the soul? What is our real needs? That's what we need to understand. The real need is that we should not be in this matter. We are the soul, we are the spirit, we are not the body. So what is our real need? That is, we should not be in this body, in this material body, in this material world. So that is our real need. So it's not satisfying the needs of our body is our needs, our real needs. The real need is to satisfy our soul. So that means we should not be getting another material body. We should get out of this material world. We cannot get out of this material world without realizing ourselves, without connecting with Krishna 24/7. By force, if we quit this body, people commit suicide. They will be forced to get into another body. When a person commits suicide, thinking that this life is not worth, not able to live and all such things, and completely frustrated, when a person commits suicide, basically is trying to force him out of the body. But Maya forces him into another body. So that is the fact we need to understand. So we need to quit this body forever. We should not get into another body at all. So that should be the goal of our life. That is the real need for the soul. So that means we have to work. We have to act with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, understanding our real need. So then we should take care of ourselves. We say that take care, correct? Take care. Are we really taking care? We always say when we see someone or when we are just going away from that person, we simply say that take care when the person goes. So what is the meaning of taking care? Taking care is to get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, to connect with Krishna, who is taking care of us. That means we should let Krishna to take care of us. That's what taking care of us means. We are not letting that. We are not allowing Krishna to take care of us. So we should let Krishna to take care of our mind and intelligence. That's what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita, that you offer your mind and intelligence unto me. Mayarpita mano buddhi. Mayeva mana adatsva mayi buddhi niveshayaka. So you offer your mind and intelligence unto me, I shall take care of you. That's what Krishna is teaching. He takes care of us. So that we can be free. If we offer our mind and intelligence to Krishna, so then we can enjoy. We don't have to worry. Because our mind is not going to bring us troubles, bring us problems. When our mind is not offered to Krishna, if we don't offer our mind unto Krishna, then our mind is going to bring us a lot of problems. Because Indriyanam ki charattam yanmanul vidiyade tadasya harati prajnam vayur navam ivambasa. Even one of the roaming senses on which the mind focuses can carry away the intelligence. So that means we need to focus everything, our mind completely, fully, only on Krishna only, on Krishna. And how that can happen? How should we do that? How can we do that? That's a very important question. How to fix our mind on Krishna all the time, not thinking about anything else in this material world. It is possible by suitable practice with the detachment. That's what Krishna is teaching us. Abhyasena tu kaunteya vairagyena cha grihyate. So we need to do that practice. That is the practice of chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focusing our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Because our mind should be steady, like a lamp in a windless place. It does not waver. So similarly, our mind should not waver at all. In reality, our mind is wavering here and there right now in this world. That is the way our mind is trained. It's not in one place. It just jumps around everywhere. How are we going to keep our mind in one place, not jumping around anywhere? So simply by focusing our mind on Krishna. Manas samyamya mat chitto. So only by thinking about Krishna only. So that is what is the practice. The practice is that the practice to remember Krishna. We have to practice our mind to remember Krishna. So that way, when our mind is trained to remember only Krishna, so that means in parallel, we are actually practicing to forget about everything in this material world. We have discussed many times in the past that our mind at a time can only do one thing. Even though we say that we are doing multitasking, we are doing a lot of other things, but mind is going to do only one thing. Maybe our brain Our brain is trained to do multitasking. Maybe while driving the car, we are able to talk over phone and we are able to do other things. So these are all multitasking because the way our brain, the neurons inside our brain, they are trained to do that. But our mind cannot be focused on different things at the same time. Our mind can be focused only on one thing at a given time, but it's flickering. It jumps here and there. It goes here and there. It's nischalati. It's chanchalam, astiram. So that is the problem. So now we have to make that mind steady in one place. And how that is possible? Only by focusing our mind only on Krishna. That means not on anything else. We should not be thinking about anything else. We should not have any other goals. Maichananya yogena bhaktiravya vicharin. So that's what Krishna is teaching, that one should focus fully without ananya. Ananya means without any other thing. So without thinking about anything else. Buddhir avyabhichari. So that way we have to live in a solitary place and we should not mix with the general mass of people. We should not be focusing too much on the worldly things. It's very important for a devotee of Krishna to get ourselves out of what all the things happening in this world. Because this is not our life. This is not the place where we should worry or think about anything. Everything is flickering. Everything is changing. Every day, politics changes, games, everything changes. And every time new movies gets released and all such things will happen. But we should not be focusing our mind on all these material things which are happening. Our mind should be always with Krishna only. That means always with Bhagavad Gita knowledge. We should be focusing only on Krishna. So that way we should, what we are doing every day is studying Bhagavad Gita. So we are listening to Krishna. When we are studying Bhagavad Gita, so our class, this Bhagavad Gita, every day what we are doing is very special. It's very unique. Because we don't study anything other than Bhagavad Gita. Everything is only Bhagavad Gita. Everything is only what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. That's it. We don't go out of Bhagavad Gita at all. If any questions, we will only look for answers in Bhagavad Gita. That's it. And Bhagavad Gita answers all the questions. If you are not able to find an answer in Bhagavad Gita, so that means that question itself is useless question. So if you ask some questions, if you don't find an answer in Bhagavad Gita, so that means that question is useless, irrelevant question. We should not be, there is no point even in finding an answer for that question. Otherwise, for all the questions which are needed for our self, needed for the soul, answers are there in Bhagavad Gita. Krishna has given us the complete knowledge. So that's why Krishna is saying that etat jnanam iti proktam ajnanam yatato anyatam. So whatever I have spoken here, so that is knowledge. Anything other than this is ignorance. That's what Krishna is teaching us. So with the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, when we understand everything, when we realize that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then we will accept him as the Supreme Person. Then there is no confusion. There is no need to follow different paths, different movements. There is no need to have different leaders, spiritual leaders, or talking about that. It's all useless. It's not helping us. Because we have to listen only to Krishna, what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. If anyone else is saying or simply relaying what Krishna is teaching, then it is fine to listen to that. But otherwise, we should not be listening. Krishna is very straightforward. Krishna, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna, in Bhagavad Gita, in this 18 chapters, in this 700 verses, everything Krishna has taught us. So that means whatever we talk, whatever we listen, everything should be only based on this Bhagavad Gita, only on Bhagavad Gita. No, not even an interpretation is required in this Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is very straightforward. In each and every shloka, whatever Krishna is conveying, everything is very straightforward. There is no confusion at all. Very simple. You become a devotee, think of me, always think of me, become my devotee, worship me, offer your obeisances unto me, you will come to me. That's what Krishna is saying. There is no doubt about it. You will come to me. What is the difficulty in understanding this? Just you offer with love and devotion a leaf, flower, fruit or water, I shall accept it. That's it. Patram pushpam palam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati tadakam bhakti upagradam asnami prayatatmana. So what is the difficulty in understanding this? So there is no difficulty. It's very easy, very straightforward. Kauntaya pratijaniki name bhaktaka pranashyati. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. So easy to understand. What is the need for any interpretation to understand this? Like this only each and every sloka in Bhagavad Gita Krishna is teaching. Everything is very straightforward. If we simply understand what Krishna is teaching and simply follow what Krishna is asking us to do. That's what is very important. We have to simply follow. Abhyasa yoga. Abhyasa yoga yuktena chetasa ananyagamina paramam purusham divyam yati partanu chintayan. So we simply have to do practice. Abhyasa yoga. That's it. Chetasa ananyagamina. That's what is very important. We should not be diverting our mind anywhere else. Chetasa ananyagamina. Our thoughts should be only on Krishna. It should not be diverted anywhere else. Paramam Purusham Divyam, the divine transcendental person, the Supreme Lord, Sri Krishna. So our mind should be focused only on Krishna. If we always think about Krishna, then we will be yati, we will be reaching, we will be going to Krishna. Yati Pata Anuchintaya. So that's what we need. With the Bhagavad Gita knowledge, that's what we will do. It will happen. It will automatically happen. If we have this knowledge, this Bhagavad Gita as it is, that's what is very important, as it is. It's very straightforward. Srila Prabhupada, he has written this Bhagavad Gita as it is, simply translating from the Sanskrit to English as it is. That's it. That's why he is calling it as it is. And simply understand, accept everything as it is, as Krishna says. When Krishna says that I am the Supreme Personality of Godhead, simply accept it. When Krishna says that there is no other truth which is superior to me, simply accept it. That's what as it is. There is no need to further say that Aham Brahmasmi, Advaita. All these things are useless. It's not going to help us. We don't have to follow Advaita, anything. We have to follow Bhagavad Gita, what Krishna is teaching in Bhagavad Gita. That's it. Krishna is the super soul. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And we are the soul. We are the Jivatma. We just have to listen to Krishna and do everything as per Krishna's instructions. Then we are going to go to Krishna. It's very simple. That's it. So that's what Krishna is teaching us in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita we are studying. Krishna is actually explaining to Arjuna that Tate karma pravakshyami yajnatva mokshasya asubhat. So I shall explain to you what is karma. Just by knowing that, you will be freed from the miseries of material existence. You will be freed from the pangs of material miseries. So that's what we are studying. Starting from the 20th sloka, 20, 21, 22, 23, all these slokas, 24, all these slokas, Krishna is teaching us that what is karma. So that's why Tate karma pravakshami ajnatva mokshasya asubhat. So in the sloka number 20, what we studied, Tyaktva karma pala shankam nitya tripto nirashraya karmani abhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saha. So by giving up the attachment to the results of activities, that's what Tyaktva karma pala shankam, and always satisfied without taking any shelter on anything. So without any shelter. Nitya tripto nirashraya. If we simply perform our duties, so that means we are not doing anything. Karmani abhipravrittopi naiva kinchit karoti saga. That's what. If we are able to give up the attachment to the results of activities, that's why in the second chapter, 47 sloka, Krishna taught us very clearly that karmanyeva adhikaraste ma paleshu kadachana. So you have a right to perform your duty, but you don't have the right to the results. That's what Krishna is saying. Krishna didn't simply say that don't expect results. Krishna is very clearly saying that you don't have a right to the results. That's what Krishna is teaching. So we are even not the cause for the results of the activities. Ma karma palaha. So don't think, never consider yourself to be the results of the activities. So that way we should not be attached to the results of the activities and never be attached to not doing your duty. Mate sangos vakaramani. We have to perform our duty. Then only we can free ourselves from this material world. So that's why naiva kinchit karoti. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. Then in the next sloka, what we studied yesterday in the sloka number 21, Nirashi yatha chittatma tyakta sarva parigraha shariram kevalam karma kurvannapnoti kilbisham. So if we don't desire anything, nirashi, so with that our mind controlled, our consciousness, our thoughts are regulated. Yatha chittatma tyakta sarva parigraha. If we are able to give up all sense of proprietorship, then if we just perform the duties just to maintain this body, shariram kevalam karma kurvan napnoti kilbisham. We are not going to get any sins. Napnoti kilbisham. That's what Krishna is teaching. So we will not commit any sins. Such a man of understanding acts with mind and intelligence perfectly controlled, gives up all sense of proprietorship over his possessions and acts only for the bare necessities of life. Thus working is not affected by sinful reactions. So then in the sloka, what we are studying today, the sloka number 22 in the 4th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is teaching us that Yadirchalava santushto dvandvatito vimatsaraha samaga siddhau asiddhau cha kritvapi nanibadyate. So one who is satisfied with what he gets on its own, that's it. Yadircha. So without expecting, on its own account, just whatever we get, we should be happy, santushto, satisfied, labha, whatever gain we get. Krishna is going to give us what we need. We really don't have to go after that. We really don't have to worry about anything. We do not think about the results. Krishna is giving. So whatever one gets on its own, just be satisfied with that. And dvantva achito. So free from the dualities. That's what is very important. We should not be affected by the results. So that means good or bad, subha, shubha, palaireva, mokshashe, karma bandhan. So dvandva achito, victory or defeat, profit or loss, happiness or distress, everything. We should be freed from the dualities. Dvandva achito vimatsa. So free from envy. So that's what vimatsa. Samaga siddhav vasiddhavcha, being equal in both success and failure. Samaga siddhav vasiddhavcha kritva api nani baddhade. If we perform our activities, then we are not going to be bound. We are not affected. Kritva api nani baddhade. So that's what Krishna is teaching us. So he who is satisfied with gain which comes of its own accord, who is free from duality and does not envy, who is steady in both success and failure, is never entangled, although performing actions. So kritva api na nibadyate. That's what Krishna is doing. So by Krishna's causeless mercy, we have successfully finished the 22nd sloka number 22 today. So now let us chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and focus our mind on the transcendental sound vibration. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namini. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prashtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namini. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatarini. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद. So it will roughly take about 15 minutes for chanting 2 rounds of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare. Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrindam Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Tulsi Vilasa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna to all the devotees. I kindly request the devotees to use the Zoom raise hand feature to ask your questions to Guruji. Chandrakala Mataji, Hena Mataji, and Shubha Mataji says, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. There are no questions, Guruji, so far. So thank you, Guruji, for today's class. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Shashireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Guruji, I think there are three new devotees today. Vishwa, Savita, and Savita Mataji, Vishwa Prabhuji, and also Annapurna Mataji. So I just thought I should tell you so that you can first talk to them, Guruji. I'll talk to you later, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Annapurna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna. So you're joining today for the first time, Mataji, from Bangalore. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Very nice. So you have any questions? You understood everything today?
No, Prabhuji, I don't have questions.
Very nice. Hare Krishna. Viswa Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to our Bhagavad Gita class, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. It was a wonderful class. This is the first class I have attended today.
Yes.
I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So you are also from Bangalore, correct, Prabhu? You are from Bangalore?
Yeah, I'm from Bangalore only. I'm 31 years old.
Very nice, Prabhu. So please join every day. And I'm sure you are in our WhatsApp group, so you can follow through our YouTube recordings also. So any questions, you are always most welcome to ask from.
Yeah, sure, Guruji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Savita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna. So very nice. Thanks for welcome to our Bhagavad Gita class. So you are joining for the first time today, Mataji?
Yeah, actually, I'm very blessed to be a part of Bhagavad Gita classes. And this is my first session.
Yes.
And my pranam to you, Guruji.
Yes, Madhuri. Thank you. Same to you. Yes, Madhuri. It's Krishna's mercy. We are studying Bhagavad Gita. So we will focus only on Bhagavad Gita here, nothing else. So that way, over a period of time, you will be able to understand the complete Bhagavad Gita.
Sure, Guruji.
And also, I visit once in 6 months to India. So every time in Bangalore, we will have a session, so we can meet in person also. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, hope we'll meet soon, Guruji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Anil Sood Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Lalita Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare
Krishna, Guruji.
Hare.
I'm really blessed to listen to every day mornings.
Yes.
I'm really happy, and I'm enjoying. Actually, I can say.
We are all, Bhagavad Gita is Susukam Kartam. That's what Krishna says. It is, Sukam means happiness, Susukam means more happiness. Very, very happy. Yes, Mother.
Really, we are all blessed to listen to your lecture, Guruji.
Yes, Mataji. It's all Krishna's mercy only. So we will definitely, our goal is to identify all the devotees and so that we can all enjoy together. So that's already happening. So we are focusing more in
It's the first
Bangalore.
experience I'm getting, Guruji. They say no, first time I'm experiencing. And I don't want to miss even a single class.
That is correct. That is correct. Mataji.
Even
Because
though
we are
we are
listening.
having busy schedule in the morning, I don't want to miss the class like that. I'm feeling.
In fact, this will become our busy schedule in the morning in future. When we study Bhagavad Gita, other things will become less busy. Yes, Mataji. It's all.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's
Thank you very much.
Krishna's mercy, Mataji. Yeah.
One of my relative wants to join. How can they join, Guruji?
Yeah, you can give the number to Sashireka Mataji. Maybe you can even tell now also if you know the number, Sashireka Mataji. Otherwise, yeah, if you do have the number with you, Mataji, or you can share the number with Sashireka Mataji.
Okay, okay, Guruji. Thank you. Hare
If
Krishna.
you have the number, you can tell. You have Sashireka Mataji, you have Lalita Mataji's contact.
Yeah, I have Lalita Mataji's number. All the numbers that I'm adding, I have saved on.
Ma'am is having my number.
Yeah,
then
Mataji.
you
Lalita Mataji, don't call me madam at all, please. Mataji is enough. Or you can even call me Shashi Rekha. Perfect, no problem. I'll add you. Mataji. I'll add you. I'll add. Just give me just share the number. I'll WhatsApp you. You can kindly share the number of your friend or relative, and I'll add her to the WhatsApp group, Mataji.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Hare Krishna, Mataji.
In fact, that's a very nice service, Lalita Mataji. Like we can bring, we can let other devotees know that we are studying Bhagavad Gita. So that is a very, very nice service. That's why I used to say that there are millions of devotees yet to know that they
I
are
told him about
Yes,
I'm
madam.
getting, and he is telling even he wants to share the link. So I said, let me inquire and then I can share it.
Yeah, that is. I think he also in Bangalore, Mataji.
Pardon?
Where is he? Where is he? Your
Bangalore only. My brother-in-law. He's my brother-in-law. So he's in Bangalore.
Yes. Yeah, our team is growing. So in Bangalore, if it becomes big team, then other cities also we can grow like that. So that way we can all enjoy the moment.
Yeah.
So that's
Thank
what
you,
is
Guruji.
that. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Barka Gupta Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Barka Gupta Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So you are joining for the first time today, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Very nice, Mataji. So where are you from?
I'm from Noida, GM Orchard.
Oh, very nice. Okay. So you are already in our WhatsApp group, Mataji? Are you in our WhatsApp group?
No. Roma Mataji in my society.
Roma Mataji. Okay,
she
Roma
gave me
Mataji.
this link, so I joined.
Okay. Yeah, if you can tell your number, I can add you in the WhatsApp group, Mataji. 1 second.
Yes, Guruji. Surely, I'll give you my number.
1 second.
901.
1 second, Mataji.
901.
1 second, Mataji. I'm just noting it down. Yeah, 901
34
34
38
38
928.
928.
Yes.
So 901 34 38 928.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, Mataji, I will add you into our WhatsApp group so that way you will be able to, when I am starting the Bhagavad Gita class, you will get a message so that you can join, Mataji. And also YouTube link also will be shared of the recording.
Okay, thank you, Prabhuji.
So you have any questions, Mataji?
No, recently I don't have any question.
Okay, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
I'm just now adding you. Okay, I will. 1 second. Okay, Mataji, I will add you a little later. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Jyoti Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Whatever you told, it was nice actually. Means if we always think of Krishna, he will take care of all the rest of all the things, no? So we don't need to think of all those things.
You
That
don't have to
thing I
worry.
like. Yeah, that thing I like. And one thing I wanted to ask you. Yesterday, actually, it was Ekadashi. My daughter, she's 16 years old. She's in PUC first year. During COVID times, compulsory for 1 year, 1 to 1.5 years, she did Ekadashi full fasting without drinking water also.
Very
I
good.
also used to do. In our house, how it was, whoever is having at least means upma, poha, or at least they used to feel somewhat means odd one out. They used to feel like that actually. We are having food means all other people are not having like that. They used to feel. Yesterday, one thing I observed, I don't know, means my body is not coping up or what, means I am unable to do nowadays fasting. And she was determined and she was so happily, she enjoyed that fasting also. I was feeling weak actually. I don't know why. Means
Actually,
mentally
Mataji, you have to on Ekadasi day, if you are not able to fast, but you can still take, but you should avoid grains. There are
I won't eat rice and all. Only
rice,
fruits.
dal, and all if you avoid. There are certain foods we can take. So that is advisable. Yes.
Means why I get low means physically or mentally, why I am not able to do. So that question arises in my mind. So I want
No, if
to
you
ask.
have to do some work, if you have to do some physical
That only
work,
means household work. If it is getting
yeah, if it
hectic,
is
means I
there,
am
then it is
unable
better to take Ekadasi Prasadam. So fruits and vegetables and all you can take. So that way.
Last year, with all other works also, I used to manage easily. But nowadays, I don't know. I am unable to do so. Means mentally,
Yes.
I am feeling low, or physically, or
No,
workload is
physically, if you have to do a lot of work, it's very difficult only. But household work also, if it is very demanding, so it's very difficult. Yes,
okay, Guruji. Thank
see,
you.
if you are able to sit and chant Hare Krishna and focus on Krishna more, then that is a different thing. But if you have to do a lot of physical work, if you have, then avoid the grains and other things, and still you can take offer to Krishna and take it. Yes, madam.
That I always do, Guruji. I won't take rice and dal.
Yeah,
Only
there are
fruits,
specific foods you have to avoid. There is some desiretree.com. I've shared the information in the past. I will try to share it again. So that way you can go through it, what foods you can avoid. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Kandula Tirupati Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Vishnuvardhana Rao Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No questions, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Hare.
Namaste, Guruji.
Namaste, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Kandula Tirupati
Hare
Prabhu. Hare
Krishna, Guruji. Thank you very much. Today's class also, I am very happy to see you again in this class. Happy, Guruji. Happy. Thank you,
Prabhu. Krishna's mercy. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay. Mahendra Shukla Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. No question, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna to all.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Munmun Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji, so much for another wonderful class, Guruji. What you just teach the sloka, I'm just thinking of it actually. With the human nature, it's very difficult. We have to create that habit of not thinking of result, not attaching to our duties. What is going to happen, what we need, that everything will be provided by Krishna itself only.
If we
But
keep
sometimes-
ourselves very busy, in spreading this Bhagavad Gita, then automatically everything will happen, Mataji. That's it. Because
Yes,
we know that there are so many devotees, they don't know that they are devotees. So we have to let them know that they are devotees. So that service, if we keep ourselves very busy, so then automatically everything will happen, Mataji. That's it. Very easy.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Thank
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Shashireka Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for a wonderful class, Guruji. Very nice.
Thank you.
And I'm happy that, that thanks to Timur Prabhu, we are able to take this
Yeah,
forward. And
I think we are very successful by Krishna's mercy in identifying the devotees in Bangalore. In future, we can target other cities, but right now we can do yes.
Yeah, Guruji, yeah. And it's giving me an opportunity to get an insight into the kinds of expectations that people have of the class and what are their interests. And sometimes people also talk about, I realize that by a message, it doesn't work. And we have to talk to them and we have to be patient and listen to them. And they like this attention, then time and patience to explain about the class to them. And sometimes, I just wanted to share this also. Sometimes some devotees also, like to talk about their problems and they get into that and they want to share because probably they don't have anyone else to share. And I do understand. And I try to be as patient as possible and listen to them. And so it's giving me, I'm telling myself that this is all Krishna's service and it's only for Krishna that I'm doing. So let me be of service to other people. Let me be able to have ears and, that listen to to a pained mind, a pained heart, or somebody who needs a little help. But the most important thing is that when you reach out, then you realize there are so many people who are waiting to get this knowledge, like you said.
That is the thing. That is the point.
Yeah, and then they are all wanting to get an opportunity.
And by doing this, we are becoming very, very, very closer to Krishna. That is the main.
Exactly, Guruji. Exactly.
No one else can become dearer to.
That is my selfish motive, Guruji.
that should be the motive of every one of us. We all have to
that is my selfish motive, to be closer to Krishna.
That is a real selfishness. That is needed.
Yeah, absolutely. Nothing else. So just to be of service to him, just to be able to do this and nothing else. And realizing that, it's only because of his grace and it's because of his mercy, because of his wish that this is happening. I'm nothing. It's just that because of him that we are able to do this. That realization all the time, constantly in my mind. Extremely
become very busy, Mother. Very busy.
Extremely nice, Guruji. Extremely beautiful. Extremely grateful to you. Indebted to you. Enjoying this journey. Yesterday was a nice Papa Ankusha Ekadashi. Went off very well. Fasting was good, Guruji. Thanks to Krishna. No issues today. Parana time, I was able to break the fast also. I also wanted to share another thing, Guruji, that after Kamlesh Mataji has gone back, we had not heard from her. So I got in touch with her yesterday. And day before yesterday, I think I sent her a message and she said that yesterday's class, I forgot to mention to you. Yeah, she said that she was suffering from dengue. So she's down with dengue and she's in Delhi. So I told her, to check her platelet count because that can be dangerous. That is the one which comes down drastically during dengue. And there are people who lose their lives in India. I know a lot of people. And I remember that when my mother suffered from dengue a few years ago, we used papaya leaves, just plain papaya leaves boiling in water and twice a day. And the platelet count just came up so quickly in 2-3 days. And, so I shared that with her. And I told her to take care and to monitor her. But I thought you should know because if you want to get in touch with her or send her a message.
So is it because she traveled to...
No idea, Guruji. Dengue should be more mosquitoes and Delhi is full of mosquitoes. I mean, almost all places are today full of. Yeah. So maybe because of that. So I thought I should share with you. And
even Ram Prabhu, I'm not able to talk. I don't know.
I have a feeling he's busy with his mother being there, no Guruji, and a lot of
Is
other
he still
things.
in Srirangam? He may be still
I
in
think so. I tried to call him, but he seemed to be busy, and I said I wanted to know when he was leaving so that I could just say bye to him before he left. So I'll try and talk to him also and find out if he's planning to leave sometime soon. We'll see,
Okay.
Guruji. I'll talk to him and get in touch with him, Guruji.
Okay, Mata.
Thank you so much, Guruji. Hare Krishna,
Thank you.
Guruji. Hare Krishna. Thanks for keeping us in Krishna consciousness
Hare
all the
Krishna.
time.
Hare
Grateful
Krishna.
to you. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Guruji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Suresh Tabi Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna.
Very nice class Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
It is to be great in remaining in Krishna consciousness. So every day, like here, reminding us and then like pushing us. So that is very nice, Guruji. So every day,
Yes.
like we remember at least this 1.5 hours, 2 hours. We remember Krishna and then like we keep again into that position, Guruji.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, it's
Very nice.
Krishna's mercy. At some point of time, maybe we can focus in Pune also to identify more devotees, like how we are succeeding in Bangalore. So we will
Yes.
slowly think about it. Yes, Prabhu. It will happen.
Yes,
Krishna's mercy.
Yes. Yes. Hare Krishna Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare,
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama. Hare Krishna.
Hare Rama.
Deepesh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Vrinda Jai Singh Mataji. Hare Krishna. Satyendra Singh Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Guruji, Pranam.
Hare Krishna. Pranam Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranam Prabhu.
Really wonderful class. Happy to note that new devotees from Bangalore and Delhi joined today.
Yes,
Really, your Krishna consciousness is spreading.
that is correct. Yes, Prabhu. Krishna's mercy.
Wonderful feeling. Thank you, Guruji, for your wonderful class. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Paliyappan Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare.
Hare.
And today's class is really gave us many wonderful things to remember about Krishna. Even the sloga also was very interesting, as well as I will say naturally people used to think about their body only all the time. Because we feel body, we don't feel about soul at all. That is the basic problem with many human beings. That is the thing by nature. That is because of this materialistic world. We all, many people does not know about soul at all. They say that we have something inside, like that they say. But only whenever they get into very acute problems, then only we remember that.
Yes.
Otherwise, we don't remember at all. That is the nature of human. In that
That's
respect, whatever today you have explained is very, very interesting. That we remember always body, we don't remember soul at all. And everything what we do to be to improve the happiness of the soul, that is more important. That is, and the sloga also is very, very interesting in the sense that we should not worry about any duality, success or failure. Or,
No.
that is, even though we are hearing many times, we don't follow it. That is a basic problem. Again, by nature, that materialistic thing and the Maya and all playing the trick of not remembering that and doing all the activities with duality. That is again very interesting thing to hear. All these get satisfied and happy with that whatever we get. That is another thing which people never feel. Again and again we want more only. Very difficult to get satisfied what we have. That is another important thing of this sloga which we heard. That is really so many things which we have to follow in life that Gita is giving us, but we don't remember and do it in the life. That is the basic thing.
Krishna will make us to do, Prabhu.
Yes,
That is the thing.
that is the basic thing. By remembering Krishna, we can really do it. And as you said, many people, if we encourage them to remember Krishna, that's again another very important factor which we will try. Thank you. Thank you. Guru. Thank you.
Anil Sud Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Anil Sud Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Chandrakanta Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everyone. It's very nice, Guruji, actually, to always think of Krishna. That is the message. Always think of Krishna. That is what we are trying to do every day, at least in your class. Then in 24 hours, at least we followed some 3, 4 or 6 hours. But again, we have to always 24 hours we have to do, Guruji. That is in our path to remember in 24 hours. If that we achieve, then we are really going to Goloka. That's what you told us. So thank you, Guruji, for reminding us every day, reminding us, think of Krishna, think of Krishna, think of Krishna. Like that, Guruji. Thank you very much, Guru. Otherwise, it is not possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. Thank you very much, Guru.
Yes, it's Krishna's mercy. We are
Krishna conscious. Yes, Guru. Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna to everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Gayatri Shivakumar Mataji, Hare Krishna, Gayatri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Wonderful class, Guruji. Wonderful class and wonderful explanation given.
Yes.
So we have to put it into practical, theoretical.
Yes, Mother. It's Krishna's mercy. We will make us to do.
It should happen, Guruji. Yes, slow by slow, it's happening. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you for taking us all in the right path. Holding our finger and taking in the right path. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Guruji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Barka Gupta Mataji, I have invited you to join our group. I am not able to add you, but I sent you the invitation. Hare Krishna. Mani Prabhu, Hare Krishna. Sunil Shivas Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Brinda Jai Singh Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you for the class.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, feeling really good hearing every word. So, Guruji, as I read and as you also said that of all the senses, the mind is Krishna.
Yeah, the mind should be focused only Krishna. Yeah, mind is Krishna of all the senses. Indriyanam manas
I read
chasmi.
this line on the 10th chapter.
Yeah, 10th chapter. Indriyanam manas chasmi. That's what Krishna says.
Yes. So when you say of all the senses, the mind is Krishna because all the senses are controlled by the mind.
That is correct. Mind is the, that's why Krishna is that Manasastani Indriyani Dasa Ekam cha. So every time Krishna talks about the senses, he includes mind also in one of that. Yes. Yes.
Yes, Guruji. So, in fact, hearing and reading this line, it made me really think that if mind is also one of the senses, and if mind is Krishna, then we should become very cautious when we are using our mind.
That is correct. That's why we should focus our mind only on Krishna, not on anything else.
Yes, Guruji. But I think it's a very steady process which we have to consciously do, because we get so involved, and at times we are in some other phase only. Yes, Guruji.
That
I
is
think
correct.
it is
But Krishna will guide us, no doubt. Krishna will take us to him. By his mercy, we will go to Krishna.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Guruji. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Manoranjan Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Wonderful class. Really, that sloka is very important. Today you have discussed that really all devotees are more and more getting more sincere in understanding the Gita and following Gita, adopting their lifestyle. New devotees are also coming. So I am too very much fortunate to this, because those are knowledgeable persons. They don't make distinction what is action and action. They don't think of the results, just like Sthita Pragya, indifferent to pain and pleasure. That body to restore, to maintain your body, that is important. Most of the times I have that kind of problem, but I don't think that is, I am very careless. Actually, I not only my body, but also spirit, but also everything. I am very superficial, superfluous in everything. Because of you, Guruji, at least I am attending this class because of that kind of, I could not expect. For me, throughout life, I was just like a careless. I realize this in everything. I am very careless. And because of your power, really I am enlightened. And I am trying my best to make also body. Unless you have good body, good physique, good health, you cannot go do anything. So this sloka is a very important sloka today you have discussed. And those are knowledgeable persons. They don't be entrapped or entangled with this, or enmeshed with this world, this kind of work. They don't think of the results. Go on working. They don't expect the results. That is a greatness we should learn today because of Guruji, because you are every day you are giving us the divine light. Even also that Dhritarashtra could not gain that, only through Sanjaya. And even Vyasa also tells that I will give you the divine light. Also he could not able to resist. No, I don't want. Through Sanjaya, he got this knowledge, and that see the whole the Kurukshetra, what is the battle is going on. Through like that, because of Guruji, you have given us this light that those our parents have given our birth, but they don't give us that kind of. The more important is that I don't think that parents nowadays, the parents also, although we are all parents, but we are not discharging our what is the role of parents to the children, or maybe how to lead a good household life. 1% people are leading a very good household life. I see 99% they don't know how to lead a house because of lack of Gita knowledge. By attending the Gita, that doesn't make us. Only when you are in the class, we feel that okay, we are all right. But we should not hurt anybody's feelings. We see maybe wife or husband or whoever may be, or any person around us. We have no right. We just guide them, but we should not hurt. But we are nowadays, Vasudeva Kutumbakam, that you told us, Ayam Nija Paraveti Gananang Udar, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. Our culture is deep rooted in that. Our forefathers were leading a very happy life. Really, that was they're very simple people, innocent. They don't have any kind of doubts or unnecessary things. They don't allow their minds. But we people are unnecessarily inviting all the worries, anxieties, and putting ourselves troubles. We don't tell anybody else. So because of this Gita knowledge, and we are very fortunate. When I listen, I want to go through very seriously, and I did because of Guruji, your power. Really, I am taking more interest. Wherever I see any Gita book, I think more than 100. I want to have a Gita, Bhagavad Gita, particularly, want to have a library of my own. Only Bhagavad Gita. There are nowhere you will find. Only Bhagavad Gita as it is. Prabhupada's books only follow. But despite that, but I have to create that kind of any interpretations, many kind of criticisms, and so that we can, our knowledge in Gita will be more expanded. But the thing is that, and Prabhupada has rendered a great service, the Bhagavad Gita as it is. That is enough, exhaustively given, nothing to necessary to read other books also. Even he has given I found a book in my house, and that is Krishna, the supreme, the voluminous book, Personality of Godhead, the big voluminous book, more than I think 700. Srimad Bhagavatam also, so many volumes. What Prabhupada has not done for us. He has rendered good services. Whenever see, I think thousands of books. If only you have ISKCON books, we have in a house more than thousands of books, magazines, journals. Prabhupada has given a golden opportunity for us to have this. Now I am feeling okay because of Guruji, because of your seriousness, and you take care of me. And these words makes me more and more, because most of the times I'm coughing because I'm asthma patient. I don't take medicine. I take medicine whenever I'm getting serious and I forget. I don't know single name of a medicine. And I am always suffering, most of the times coughing and cold, and I cannot sleep comfortably. Still then, and I don't mind also. I never scold anybody. I am very fortunate, I think. What I am suffering, I don't blame anybody. I don't think that is a suffering. It's a blessing, I think. It's a blessing. Whatever I suffer physically, mentally, all the troubles, what I am facing, I am only single one. And I am having 85 years old mother. And I am preparing food for her regularly. And also I am a patient. I am 42 kg. If I think of that, I cannot go. Still then I am going to the college. Most of the times you find in the morning 7:30 I have to leave. Early morning I have to get up and prepare food for my mother. And generally I skip food and I don't take food generally. But as my mother is with me, but most of the times my mother takes what this says, but I cannot take food.
The health for Krishna Prabhu, it's very important.
That is a great thing. Guruji, because of your blessing, really I am living happily now. Because of your powerful, the encouraging, inspirational words, I think my body becomes now
Krishna, we need to
relaxed.
take care of it.
Yes, Guruji, because of you, this kind of words.
You should take morning prasadam before you go to work, Prabhu. It's very important. They say morning taking prasadam is very important.
Thank you, Guruji. Pranam, Guruji. Pranam.
Pranam, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Let us listen to Srila Prabhupada's Kirtan now. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.